Butterbeer. A drink most of us are familiar with thanks to the Harry Potter series of books. It's being portrayed as the witches and wizards' favorite drink after a long day of wizardry and adventure. So, to no one's surprise, quite a number of people developed recipes to turn it into an actual drink. Now, that's cool, but there is one thing that really bugs me. It's called butterbeer. But for some reason, most recipes don't seem to contain beer at all, but instead resort to using cream and caramel soda or some kind of liquor. Some even leave out the butter. I find that inherently wrong. And being the proud Hufflepuff that I am, I decided to create my own take on this fabled brew. Now, how does butterbeer look like? There are different visualizations, but most seem to agree that it's some kind of brownish, cloudy or milky liquid with a creamy head, such as the ones you can see here, which were generated by the image synthesis AI Stable Diffusion. Also, butterbeer is supposed to taste kind of sweet. So, what I'm going for is a drink that looks at least somewhat similar and offers sweet taste without sacrificing the beer note. Additionally, my version can be prepared vegan. However, it should work just as well if you replace the vegan butter and whipped cream with the dairy variant. And this, my friends, is the result. You will need 9 to 10 teaspoons of sugar. You may vary the quantity depending on your sweet tooth. This recipe creates a somewhat mild variant. White cane sugar will also work, but result in a slightly different taste and lighter color. Then I took 1 teaspoon of vanilla sugar. Vanilla pulp or extract should also work if that is what you have at hand. I also added a bit of cinnamon. We will also require an emulsifier, and since eggs are not an option, I went for soy lecithine. I suggest using a little sieve, cause that stuff really likes to clump up. Our liquid ingredients are about 80 ml of water and 330 ml of beer. I opted for wheat beer since it is not bitter and offers a slightly sweet aftertaste. For the vegan butter, choose an unsalted variety and cut off a block of about 30 to 40 grams. Take 2 small pots for the beer and for the water. Put the beer on very low heat. While this is a warm drink, we don't need a higher temperature than 30 degrees Celsius. Warm up the water until bubbles start forming, then add the sugar, vanilla and cinnamon. Stir the mixture until the sugar is fully dissolved. Then let it bubble up for a moment. This should help to create some caramel aroma. Turn the heat to very low, add the butter and stir until it is melted. Wait a few minutes, then slowly start adding soy lecithine. Use a whisk to dissolve it as good as possible. Repeat this process until the liquid appears to be opaque and homogenous. I had to use about 2 teaspoons of lecithine. Turn off the heat and wait until the beer and our flavoring liquid are both at a temperature of around 30 degrees Celsius. This is important because soy lecithin will only bind water and fat consistently at 30 degrees or lower. And now we're almost done. First, pour the warm beer into a glass, then follow up with our flavoring concoction. Make sure to strain it just in case some lecithine clumps survived. Then stir the whole mixture, which of course I forgot to do here, and add a little crown of vegan whip. Enjoy your butterbeer that contains actual beer. What you will get here is a very unique blend of caramelly sweetness with a touch of cinnamon and a slightly sour but pleasantly yeasty note from the beer, along with some buttery creaminess. I, for one, enjoy it very much as a little treat on a winter evening. And I hope you do too, no matter if you're a Potterhead or not. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click subscribe and hit the bell icon, so you will get notified when I upload my next experiment. Have a good one!